Who are the 10 kings in Revelation? In the book of Revelation and the book of Daniel are end-time prophecies. So let me break down the 10 kings and who they are, the nation they represent, and how they align with Satan, the Antichrist, and the war against Yahushua and the 12 tribes. In Revelation 17:12-14, and the 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. They shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. The meaning: these 10 kings are end-time rulers or global powers. They will form a coalition in the final hour of history. They give their power to the beast, Antichrist, global empire, and they unite to make war against Yahushua and the saints of Israel. Who are these kings and their nations? While scripture doesn't name them all, prophecy and modern geopolitics strongly suggest they will represent the core nations of the revived beast system, likely from a new global empire like the One World Government or UN-like alliance. And now it's interesting that in the Left Behind series with Kirk Cameron, where they talked about the One World Government and UN coming together as the One World System. Now that was in the Left Behind series, Tribulation Force, and the World War III with Lou Gossett. So maybe they knew something that we didn't know back in 1990 and 1992 and 1998. But let's go on. These 10 kings will likely come from the United States, which is Babylon. Spiritual harlot leads global finance, war, and corruption. United Kingdom, the lion of Daniel 7, former colonial ruler, historic power and prophecy. Germany represents the leopard in Daniel 7, known for speed, precision, and past empires. Russia, the bear of Daniel 7, Magog and Ezekiel 38, end-time military giant aligned against Israel. China, huge economic military force, heavily surveilled system. European Union, revived Roman Empire, defeat mixed with iron and clay, as in Daniel 2, 41-43. Iran, Persia, Ezekiel 38:5, radical anti-Israel agenda, and we're seeing that right now. Turkey, Gomer, Ezekiel 38:6, central to Islamic eschatology, seeks the Ottoman revival. Saudi Arabia or Arab League controls oil and religious influence, Islamic Mecca center. Africa, possibly Egypt, Libya, or Ethiopia. Mentioned in end-time military alliance Ezekiel 30 and Ezekiel 38. What do? These kings unite under the beast system, the Antichrist false Messiah, persecute the true Israelites, to scatter 12 tribes, Revelations 12 and 7, enforce beast worship and the mark, Revelation 13, make war against the Lamb, Yahushua and his army. Who do they fight? Yahushua HaMashiach. He returns with fire, riding on the clouds with the armies of heaven in Revelations 19, 11-16. The 12 tribes of Israel, regathered from captivity, restored to rulership as in Ezekiel 37, Isaiah 11, 11-14, and Revelation 7, 4-8. The remnant saints, believers who keep the commandments and the testimony of Yahushua, as in Revelations 12 and 7 and Revelation 14 and 12. Who is behind the 10 kings? As in Revelations 13:2, and the dragon gave him his power. In Revelations 12 and 9, the dragon is Satan. He empowers the Antichrist and the 10 kings to wage war against Yahuwah's people. In Revelation 13, 1-3, the final system will be a beast-like hybrid global empire. How will this all end? In Revelation 17 and 4, the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings. In 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, Yahushua destroys them with the breath of his mouth. In Revelations 19:20, the beast and the false prophet are thrown into the lake of fire. Daniel 2 and 44, the 10 kings empire will fall. And in Daniel 7, 18-27, the kingdom is given to the saints of the Most High. Woo, that was a mouthful. So the final declaration, the 10 kings will rise, but the Lion of Judah will roar louder. The nations will rage, but the kingdom belongs to Israel. Yahushua is not coming back for religion. He's coming back to conquer and to reign.